throughout the movie she had no love interest. They didn't even relay any stories about her past life. Neither did she have any female friends or did she have a confidant. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay, so this is Isaac, and today we'll be talking about the review of Lionheart. Before I start, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share if you've not subscribed. Leave a comment what you think. Please do not tell me I'm the only one that felt this way about the movie and every other jazz. I'll try to make sure this video is very short, and I'll try to analyze the movie from how I felt from the beginning all the way to the end. So basically, Lionheart is one of the first movies that was partnered with Netflix by Genevieve Nnaji. If you don't know who Genevieve is, she's like a royalty movie star that had always been an actress for a really long time, and she has a good reputation and she's held in high esteem by Nigerians basically. So it was announced to us last year that she partnered, and everybody could not wait to watch this movie. So I was able to watch it about 2 days ago. I have Netflix account, so I just quickly went to see what the movie was all about. Initially I was like, wow, I really like the quality of the video. I really like the way they took, like, I was quite excited that the video was shot in Enugu. I've been to Enugu, by the way. They really showed a good side to Enugu. I think the scenery were nice, and the way the camera went to their skin tone, it really showed them to look really like rich in color. Everything sharp. Like, I will give kudos to the camera quality. It was really good. At some point though, I believe that the girls kind of looked kind of oily. Even Genevieve and the other girl looked kind of oily. Overall, what do I think about the storyline? I felt like the storyline was just okay. It wasn't over the top, like, wow, damn, yes. And I know that it's not a typical Nigerian movie in the sense that most of the time for Nigerian movies, it's more of like a Yoruba family. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's more of like a Yoruba family and something like that. It's mostly like Yoruba girl in the movie. It's mostly shot in Lagos. It's mostly romantic movies. It has to be about a girl and about a boy. But this one was about like a daughter that wanted to prove to her father that she could do this and also save the father's company. I also like the fact that of all things she chose to focus on was the transportation business, which I think is a really like smart idea based on the fact that with the Igbo community, they are good in businesses, and transportation is a major thing they're really into in that society and everything. However, what I felt that the movie was lacking was, I know that Osofia is funny and everything, but I felt like it was lacking another younger character. Was I the only one that felt like it was kind of like for the older crowd? Like aside from Genevieve's secretary in the movie, which seems to be the youngest person there, it missed a little bit of youth vibe in the movie. In the sense that I know that Fino or Fino, I don't know how you guys pronounce the name, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Fino, the artist guy was in the movie. I honestly would have wished if they had put in more stories about her relationship with her brother. At some point the movie became a drag, like it was kind of slow, and I kept waiting for that moment where I'll be like, wow, wow, wow. So aside from the fact that it wasn't a typical Nigerian movie in the sense of the way the storyline went, I could still predict that she and Farouk, I think the guy's name was Farouk, were going to, at the end of the day, have something to go on, because throughout the movie she had no love interest. They didn't even relay any stories about her past life. Neither did she have any female friends or did she have a confidant. So it's just like, is it just you and your family? Like, you don't have anybody you talk to? It seems like she was a loner trying to prove to her father all her life. Like, that's basically what all her life has been all about. Like, she doesn't have friends. All she knows is work, 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 work. And she's kind of rigid. At the same time, I felt like at least like a little bit of comedy, not just from Sophia, but something like, I don't know, like I cannot like place a perfect example to what I'm trying to say, but I believe that you guys understand what I'm trying to get at here. That the movie was just okay, but it was not over the top, and it was too long for like it was just too long for the storyline. This could have happened in like 1 hour 30 minutes. I think it was more than 1 hour 30 minutes. Maybe it's just my mind because it was slow to me. But I felt the movie was legit more than 1 hour 30 minutes. Overall, I want to give kudos to the fact that the use of proverbs, the use of the Igbo language, which is very important and very brilliant as well, because we all know that Igbos put a lot of proverbs in their day-to-day communication with people, and they're always business smart and everything. But at the same time, it felt like they kept talking about money, 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 money in the movie. But was I the only one that felt like it looked like the family was an average family aside from the house? That's how I felt. Like, aside from the house, that was it. I don't know if it was just me, but I felt like the characters were not really connecting like that. Like, as though there was tension between the characters. It felt like they all had to act a role, but they were not a big family. Like, you know how you watch other movies and you believe that yes, like Kanayo has something against Peter Odiche. This movie is because they said it that I went out along, but looking at them like act it out, it didn't seem to be that they actually have a situation aside from what they said. Like, what really made Kanayo to be a bad person aside from what we heard from the other actors? Like, these are my honest opinion. Like, after that, I was just like thinking about it. Like, what made Kanayo to be a bad person in this movie aside from what they said? Did we see him do anything bad? By the way, I also like the fact that they added the northern part as well. Good videos about how Kano looked like, never been there. I like it because usually it's Yoruba people that, I mean, I know I'm being tribalistic or I'm generalizing things, but typically it's always Lagos, Yoruba people, but they inculcated like northern people too in the movie, which I give kudos to her for that. However, there's just more that I needed to see that was lacking, and it was a good movie. This is her first one. I believe she has so many progress to make. This is just the first. I know advancement is coming in future, and I can't wait to see what she has in stores for us. But this is my honest opinion, and this is how I felt about the movie. Overall, I think it was just okay. If there's hype, yes, I think I'll pursue the hype because I want like Nigerian movies to get some clout, because I know that with time we will get to that point where the movie, I won't be expecting anything. Everything will come as a shock to me and the characters will actually flow. So these are my honest opinion and I wish you guys the best. Do not forget to leave a comment, like and share. Love you all. Mwah.